What's up, everybody? This is your boy Retro Road, and I am back with some more World of Remnant RWBY. We're going to check out episode 9 through 12 today, and we're going to go on and jump on into it right now. So here we go. This is episode 9, World of Remnant, man, from RWBY. It's called Veil. So let's see what they got to educate us about these places in Remnant. Check it out. Rooster Teeth. Veil, baby.
Well, school's definitely out. But let's see if we can't all learn a little something. Welcome to the world of Remnant. Not the best place to live, but depending on where you're staying, it can get a little easier. You've got towns and villages that pop up as fast as they fall. The faunas have menagerie, but the sweet spots are Vale, Mistral, Atlas, and Vacuo, the 4 kingdoms of the modern era, and each one's special in its own little way. Let's talk about Vale. In the grand scheme of things, Vale's pretty well guarded. It rests on the northeastern end of the world's largest continent, Sanus. Like most successful kingdoms, Vale's survival over the years can mostly be attributed to prime real estate. Its front is protected by steep mountains, and its back is against waters too shallow for any real threat to pop out of. Not to say I haven't heard some crazy fish stories. Aside from the main city, which the kingdom's named after, the Vale territory also extends to several neighboring cities farther along the northwest coast.
Makes sense. City-state.
Nice place to raise a family, if you're into that sort of thing. Of course, all attempts to extend the kingdom's reach past the mountains and farther into the mainland have been colossal failures. But, like I said, in the grand scheme of things, Vale ain't half bad. Regular climate, natural barriers, and some serious border defenses means the citizens of Vale can spend less time worrying about survival and more time just living their lives. Of course, with the fall of Beacon, everyone's a little more worried these days.
Facts. Wow. Yeah. We speak, I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. With the fall of Beacon, that's honors. And then the tower too, communications is shot. But yeah. I like these little episodes, man. They're just these little pieces of lore. I love it. It just educates me, gets me more indoctrinated into the series, and I'm digging that. So let's go on. We're going to hop on to the next episode, which is episode 10. This episode is Mithril. So we just got to get past the commercial here. Mithril. My D&D brain keeps wanting to say Mithril.
Right. Where were we? The east of Sanus is Remnant's second largest landmass, Anima. That's where you'll find the kingdom of Mistral. Of the 4 kingdoms, Mistral has the most controlled territory, meaning you'll find a wider variety of ecosystems and lifestyles. Trust me, this place is something for everyone, for better or worse. The high society folks of Mistral are known worldwide for their contributions to fashion, architecture, theater, all the things that make the world pretty and tolerable. But its lower class has got a fame of its own. Mistral's home to the biggest black market on the planet. Need something that's hard to find? Got someone that's hard to kill? They can help, provided you've got the lien to pay for it. There's one common thread that links all these people together,
Hey,
though.
that's facts.
And that's
If
their
there's rich
respect
people,
for
there's a black
nature,
market.
particularly the sea
Facts.
and the sky.
Not if there's poor people, there's a black
Natural
market.
resources
If
and
there's rich
geography
people, there's a
of the
black
area
market.
impacted Mistral's culture.
How can a
and
poor person
technology
afford anything on the black market? We can't.
Its first settlers found shelter high
shit
up
takes
in the wind-carved
money.
cliffs. And as their population grew, so did their ability to utilize the land to its fullest potential.
But it's the poor that suffer.
Of course, the bigger the kingdom, the harder it is to govern.
Facts.
There's a reason traders and thieves flock to Mistral.
The reason Rome
Main
fell.
city's right under the council's eye, sure, but places like Windpath and Kuchinashi start to get a little farther out of sight. There's plenty of places to hide in Mistral. That's why you gotta know where to look.
That's why Crow is Crow and Crow does what he knows. All right, man, that was good. Again, I'm just educate me, man. Like I didn't even know the name of these continents until now, so that's dope. I didn't know, that. Hell, I just figured it was just all Remnant, and they didn't have names for the continents. So I'm all about lore building, man. I'm a DM by heart, in my heart, and in life. So story building, storytelling. Yeah, man, the more details, the better. So we're going to check out episode 11. This is Atlas. Rooster Teeth. Atlas! Atlas! Atlas!
I suppose it's time we talked about the fine people at the top of the world. Atlas is Remnant's youngest and arguably most successful kingdom, but it's a bit of a special case. See, before the Great War, there was no Atlas. There was Mantle. At some point in time, the native settlers were crazy enough to venture out into the northernmost continent of Solitas. I guess when you're that desperate, a frozen hunk of rock doesn't seem like such a bad place to call home. As a matter of fact, the harsh weather conditions proved to be just as useful as the mountain ranges when it came to keeping the creatures of Grim at bay. But it also kept the people of Mantle from flourishing. Humanity's got a neat trick up its sleeve, though. Whenever we're faced with a problem, our inclination is to find a solution. The cold climate of Solitas forced its settlers to adapt. They developed a more advanced technology, and they did it faster than the rest of the world, because they had to survive. But it was the Great War that really kicked things off. New forms of dust application and weaponry allowed Mantle to expand. More and more territory was set aside for dust mining and research. The territory beside the kingdom's combat school, Alcius, was the most opportune area to construct a new R&D facility.
I say these words out loud to help
everyone. Said and done, it would be much, much more. Alcius was reopened as Atlas after the Great War to house many of the warriors now seeking guidance. In an effort to give back to the citizens, Mantle applied all sorts of new dust techniques and technologies it had used in the war to beef up the Academy's campus. The school grounds expanded faster than they could have imagined, and even helped to better secure the surrounding areas. It wasn't long before the kingdom's military moved in, then the labs and research facilities, and eventually even residential areas started popping up. In time, it became apparent that the city of Mantle was living in Atlas' shadow. So the decision was made to move the kingdom's capital. Mantle was old news, and the kingdom of Atlas was born. A golden age of prosperity, they called it. But those left behind in Mantle would probably tell you that it was the coldest winter they ever knew.
So Mantle still exists. Okay. So Mantle still exists, but it just kind of got overshadowed by Atlas. Kind of like what happened with Tucson and Phoenix. I dig it. One was flourishing and one was left in the dust. I get it. I get it. It's the way of things, though, ain't it? All right, we are moving on to episode 12, Vacuo. So we're gonna check that out. You gotta get past the trailers. You know how trailers are. They trailers gonna trailer. You know, that's how it is. Damn trailers. Whoa! I have to, man. Anytime anything sounds like Rufio.
Now, if there's one kingdom that's had it harder than the people of Mantle, it's Vacuo, the last of the 4 great kingdoms. The western end of Sanus is a barren and desolate wasteland. But long ago.
But what about the dragon-looking continent? We ain't gonna talk about the dragon-looking continent.
In the center of the vast desert was an oasis unlike anything you'd ever seen. A jungle bursting with natural resources, geographical defenses, and the world's largest recorded deposit of dust. Nomads that survived the journey across the scorching sands settled down in this little hidden gem, and over time the kingdom of Vacuo thrived. Unfortunately,
so it's always about the dust, man.
While the rest of Remnant had to learn and adapt in order to survive, Vacuo's ancient society kicked back and lived a life of complacency. But when other, more developed kingdoms set their eyes on everything Vacuo had to offer, its citizens couldn't do anything to stop them from taking it. Years of human conflict, unrestricted mining, and ecological disasters have changed Vacuo. The paradise that was once there is practically indistinguishable from the surrounding deserts.
Wow.
Citizens live in makeshift homes, uprooting and traveling frequently in response to the fleeting resources and occasional attacks from the creatures of Grim.
Wow.
War, a formal government was finally established. But by that point, the folks living in Vacuo didn't much care to uphold its laws, making Shade Academy the only real source of order in the kingdom. But order isn't everything. Vacuo may not be as prim and proper as the other 3 kingdoms, but it's still standing. And the people there have a mutual respect for one another. You see, there's really only one unspoken rule in Vacuo. If you can survive here, then you're welcome here.
Respect.
So, there you have it.
Respect.
Vale, Mistral, Atlas, and Vacuo. You know, Oz would always say that the 4 kingdoms were a representation of what mankind is capable of when working together. Ever the optimist. We sure could use him now.
Facts. Facts. Where the hell are you, Oz? Where are you at, Austin? Get your ass back here, man. Man. Whoo! I'm digging these World of Remnant little snippets, man. I really am, dude. And I appreciate for being turned on to them. And I thank, once again, I'd like to thank Alex Lim for shooting me the proper way of checking these episodes out throughout the rest of the volumes. And again, if you guys think I should be checking out the Chibi, if you guys want to see me react to the Chibis, let me know, and I'll get on it. We'll tie up Editor Eddie in the basement, and we'll make them work. We'll get them out to you. But yeah, either way, I'm going to end up watching them. So I'm going to hop off here, guys. This has been fun. It's been educational. And it's been a journey. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is RWBY. I'm heading off here. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button. Help us hit 250. And remember, it's the Age of the Geek. We rule the world. Along with RWBY. Hey.